Hello and welcome to DM United. I'm Spug and with me today is James. Hello, James.
Hello, Spug. A pleasure to be here.
It's very exciting because we are going to be cracking a couple of draft packs. We are super pumped because we have had the honour of being sent some advanced product from the Wizkids marketing department. Thank you very much for doing that. We've already done an Origins pack open. You might have seen that already. And that did have a little secret surprise attached to it as well. But today we're going to be also opening a couple of draft packs to see what we can find. See if we can find any of the remaining cards that haven't yet been spawned. There aren't very many. Will they be in one of these two packs? Before we get going, a little bit of point of note, James, we are matching uniforms, aren't we today? Look, I know that you're in the dark over in Slovakia for some bizarre reason, but we are.
This is stylish. This is. I'm going to stand up. Be very careful. Yeah.
Hey.
There you go.
So a huge thank you
to Dana.
Exactly, yeah, who has very kindly paid for our T-shirts. We are very excited to have these to wear and very nice to show them off. Anyway, without any further ado, should we get on with opening a couple of packs? Which one should we go with first, James? This one?
Left. Always left.
Is that this for you?
No, I don't care whose left it is.
Okay, it is this one. Okay, I've got the trusty scissors because actually, as we have discovered, it's not only the outside of the packs that have got cellophane. The inside has two. They are super packed. So what do you want to see first? Do you want to see the cards or do you want to see the dice? Do you want the dice to be secret?
No, dice.
You want
I
to
want to see the dice so we can see what might be in there.
Okay. So first things first, we got a rules insert.
Ooh. Okay.
That's pretty cool. Funny enough, it's the same as all the others. Okay, here are some dice. Ooh. What we got there? We have got a thing.
Gwen. Who's top left?
Is that James? No.
Is that Thing? The brown one is probably Thing.
It is. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's Thing.
Who's that grey thing? Was that be?
Yeah, I know.
The dude.
I don't know which one that is. There's a swan.
Glaive. Corvus Glaive maybe is the grey one.
This is the
Apocalypse.
Yeah. Molecule
I'm
Man.
not actually that familiar with the dice. Molecule Man, good one.
Yeah.
That's potential. That is.
Doc Doom.
Gwen Stefani. 2 lots of magic dice. Is it?
Yeah, I think it is. Yeah.
Okay.
Wow, what cards could there be in here? Well, let's have a look. See, these are also in shrink as well. So I have to kind of.
I'll just fill the time while Spug opens that by saying how impressed I am with his fancy recording stuff.
I've kind of joined the 21st century about 20 years after everybody else, but we have finally worked out how to do some recording that doesn't involve James.
A couple of old men.
Cool. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Doing back open.
Yeah. Next, we're going to try to work out how to turn off the ringtones on our mobile phones. But here are some cards. All right, so first we have the Crimson Gem of Sitarak. Now, I don't understand this card. Do you understand this card?
I can't actually read that, so I'm going to scroll on our spoilers page, a link which I'll put in the description, so I can actually see what it says.
Each player chooses a number of character dice in their field zone equal to the number of character dice controlled by the player who controls the fewest, and moves the rest to the bag. Players do the same for dice in prep area and reserve pool. So, if one player's got 2 and the other player's got 5, it means that they both have to choose 2 dice in their field zone and move them to their bag.
That sounds about right.
Yeah. And moves the rest to their bag. Yeah. Okay. So it means
it's a grand equalizer, then, isn't it?
Yeah, it means the person with the fewest.
The same number of dice.
Yeah, basically, the person with the fewest will lose. The person with the most will lose all the extras. Yeah, it's an interesting one. Okay, well that's that. Invulnerability.
We are familiar with that.
We've seen that, since day one.
Several iterations of it.
And the Pirate Broadcast, there's no full art in this one.
No. I like that one though. I like that a lot.
It's got a cool. It's a nefarious broadcast, isn't it? Basically, but
it's nefarious broadcast plus Blackbird Global.
yeah.
All, as you said last time, it's your sort of one-stop shop for global controlling needs.
Then we have Apocalypse, the common.
Nice.
It's pretty good. I mean, he's got great stats, isn't he, for a 5. We have
Not bad.
Black Swan. This is shiny.
Ooh. We spoiled that one, I think.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, it's cool. And again, stats. I mean, 6/6 for a 3. It's got to be pretty exciting.
She's all right.
Magic, yeah. At least one of the 2 magics we've got here.
Mm-hmm.
When you use an action die.
Just to be clear, all of the commons. Oh, I like that one. We have seen it before, but that's very nice.
It's nice. Very nice. And
this is a textless common. Yeah. Textless full art common, which is distinct from full art alternative art. It's all a bit confusing. There's textless commons like that. Then there's full art alternative art. And then there are also full art textless basic action cards.
Yeah.
Lots of things to chase.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but the textless commons are not rare, are they? Because
no, I don't think so.
All of these kind of vanilla ones, they're all like that, aren't they? For these commons, aren't they?
Yeah, I think that's the case. Yeah.
Whereas the basic actions are extremely rare. Sheriff Strange, common.
It's a bit of a funny picture, isn't it? It's a bit like
he's yawning.
Invasion of the Body Snatchers.
Yeah, I think he's yawning. He's a bit tired. I think he's. But yeah, and he hasn't got the really massive, strange stats, has he? He's a sort of an underpowered.
Has he taken a hit on level 1?
Well, all of them. I mean, because he's like 8. He's 8 or 9, isn't he, on top level attack? Mm-hmm. But this is a 3/3, 4/6, 5/8. But equally, his fielding is cheaper as well, so that's kind of helpful. Okay, next up, we are getting to still in the commons. Spider-Gwen.
Nice picture.
It's cool, yeah, and she's another great 3-cost character, isn't she?
Yeah, nice stats, lovely fielding.
Yeah, and you can spin her up, can't you? Presumably, once she's been, if you get her on level 1, you can spin her up.
Mutation her in on level 1, then spin her up.
Yeah, nice. There's the thing. He's the common. When fielded, KO target shield character die. Another one. I mean, he's a 4-cost with 7/7 on top level.
There's some huge stats, but not much money, isn't there?
Yeah, there really is. Another Apocalypse. There's the other Apocalypse. The uncommon.
The uncommon. I have to right back to the letter area.
While your life total is higher than your opponent's, Apocalypse gets +2 attack.
Okay.
Pretty good. Corvus Glaive, who's a 3-cost and has regenerate.
Also not bad stats.
Magic. Here's the other magic.
Uncommon magic. She's alright.
When fielded, deal 2 damage to all opposing character dice. So that's a nice kind of board clear for sidekicks and weenies. Yeah, and it's nice to do. And if you can combo that with something like, I mean, no, we haven't got it in modern, I don't think, at the moment, have we? The what's that, stinking cloud or whatever it is that enables you to. Yeah, that enables you to. If anything is damaged, it's knocked out this turn. It's that sort of thing. So that was Corvus Glaive, that grey die that we were worried we were not quite sure.
I know.
This is Agent Brand, who is
rare.
Yeah, and she's shiny. When fielded, 2 target character dice get +1 attack. That's pretty good for a 2-cost.
That's not bad at all.
Nice little buff, yeah. And then the final card. Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, I say, who's this thing? Yeah. What number? What's the number? Let's do the number.
You can't expect my dodgy eyes to read that. I think it's 140, I think is what it says. Yeah, 140.
Ooh, I think I might know what that is.
It is. Oh, it's Doom.
There you go.
It's Doom. God Emperor Doom.
Nice.
Destroyer of
What's he say?
Worlds. A 7-cost shield. And he says, while God Emperor Doom is active, the first time an opponent uses a global ability each turn, they lose 2 life. And he's also got Iron Will.
He's an expensive Lilandra, isn't he?
He is. He's very expensive, Lilandra. Yeah, and he only counts once. So it's a strange one, really.
That's a thorough nerfing, really, isn't it?
Yeah, it is really. I mean, his stats are okay, but not great considering some of the 4. We've got 4 costs that have got better stats than that.
Yeah.
So for a 7. I mean, he's got Iron Will. It's kind of, we're seeing Iron Will. We haven't seen Iron Will, have we, since a very long time?
Donkey's years.
Yeah, not since was it the Superman set? It was those Superman characters, wasn't it, that had the Iron Will? But
it must have been since then. Ooh.
Yeah.
Hang on, team builder. Leans over to the team builder. You can look in my ear.
Don't forget the Melinda May.
Squeak.
Melinda May's got it. The promo one.
Let's see what we've got. You can probably open the other pack while I'm googling Iron Will.
It will take me a moment.
Iron Will. That's not a hard word to spell, but still I'm
struggling.
I'm managing.
To...
apparently, the last one was in Justice Like Lightning.
Oh.
Atlas allegiance to Zemo. When fielded, or if Atlas is active when flipped to this side, you may give target character die Overcrush and Iron Will. I don't even remember that.
No. Now this is a
prior
really...
to that, there was a promo with Colossus. If you remember that, Xavier's School. Oh, that was quite good.
Oh, yes. Yes.
And there was also Talia al Ghul in Batman.
Ah.
Yeah.
Now we've got an interesting array of dice this time.
Ooh.
We've got another Black Swan. We've got what looks like 2 lots of Spider-Man. 2 lots of this one, which I know I've seen, but I can't remember what it is.
What
it's
is that?
Yeah, it's that weird.
Oh, isn't that it's that die that I don't like. It's Madeline Prime.
Yeah, that's it, yeah. Madeline Prime.
It's the one I can't fathom.
Is that a Falcon,
That's
maybe?
Falcon.
That's
No,
the
Falcon.
the Goddess Emperor thing, isn't it?
Yeah, that one. Yeah.
There's this one is another Spidey one, isn't it? But it's obviously not
Ultimate Spider-Man.
Ultimate Spider. Yeah. And who's the blue? Oh, and the Captain Britain.
I
Galactus.
would imagine so.
There's Galactus.
And
I don't. Oh, that's Namor, isn't it? As he seemed to be called in the recent Black.
I feel like they
film.
might have pronounced it both ways. So
They did actually, but he said Namor.
Right. As in Amor.
Yeah, and this is the Phoenix Force thing, isn't it? With those crazy 8, 10 stats.
Is it transparent? That's nice.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. All right. Let's see what cards we've got that comes with it. Again, talk among yourselves while I try.
I can't wait. I'm simply I'm on the edge of my drum stool.
Sofa chair.
How dare you?
Okay. All right. This time I'm going to do it. Oh no, I'm going to do it this way.
Oh, okay.
Daily
I will say
Bugle.
we know what all the basic actions are. If you want to, if you're interested in spoilers, and if you're not, I can't imagine you would be watching this video. We actually know what all the basic actions are, all the commons, all the uncommons. I think there's about I've forgotten the number, like 5, 7, maybe 7 rares and a couple of super rares unspoiled as yet, plus some of the full arts that I mentioned earlier. Anyway, carry on.
We haven't got a full art. Not today.
Not today.
There's a couple of epic basic actions. These are fun, aren't they? Look, this dark card would pay X life, draw and roll X dice. That is great fun. A 5 cost epic basic action. If you remember, epic basic actions can't be copied. You can only use or purchase 1 epic basic action per turn, and after using one, you have to return it to your card. You can't buy one unless you've got a character with a purchase cost of 4 or greater in the field.
You've got this down, Spug.
Pretty tricky.
Impressive stuff.
Well, I mean, it had nothing to do with having this little card handy. And then this one, Infinity Gauntlet, which is re-roll all character dice. It's completely bonkers, that. But what have we got? There's the Captain Britain, anyway, so he's a common. You say that all the commons have been spoiled. I mean, there's nothing new coming here.
No.
Yeah, he's kind of annoying, isn't he? Your opponent can't fill characters at dice at level 3.
Oh, that's one of those. We've had that before,
Yeah.
with that Triceratops creature.
Oh, look at him. Franklin's Galactus. He
Another
looks good. I do like these.
Textless common.
Textless,
Yeah, I like them
yeah.
too.
Yeah, it's really cool. And he's one of these ones. Look, he's one of the new characters with 4 sides. He's got 4 levels.
He's the only one, isn't he?
Yes, he is the only one. Yeah, sorry, yeah, he's the only one. Yeah, but we've known about this for a while. This is, I mean, it's great though, isn't it? I mean, the fact that he's a 10/10 on top level for a 5 cost as well. It's like, it's madness. There's Goddess of Thunder.
Mm-hmm.
She gets +5 attack while you have another character die with a Thor in the name of the subtitle. Now that is pretty good, because you can get a Thor for 5, I think. I think the cheapest Thor is 5, if I remember correctly.
Is that the only other thought? That probably is, isn't it? It has to be title, not subtitle. So I guess
in the name or subtitle.
Oh, okay. Well, I haven't looked through the subtitles. I must say, my knowledge there. No, there's a Thor for 4. There's a
Is
4
there?
Thor.
A 4 Thor.
It's the common. When fielded, roll a die from your bag. Not hugely interesting, but certainly cheap.
No, but those two together, I mean, they're a great combo, aren't they? Because you can spam a few of those Goddess of Thunders, and they get +5 attack.
8 attack for 2 cost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's,
like that.
That's pretty cool.
There's a Stormbreaker Ray with a Thor in the title because he's Thor core,
right.
but he's a 5 cost.
Well, I mean, that would be a very the other Thor that you mentioned, the 4 cost. Do you say he's the common?
Yeah, that's right.
It's a viable draft strategy, isn't it? Then, yeah.
Yeah.
There's Madeline Pryor. Was it number 1? I think. Yes, you're right about the strange. But,
she's got a Psylocke ability, no? Energize, field a psychic or something.
Yeah, field a psychic. From your use pile. While Madeline Pryor is active, your psychic dice get +1 defense. So yeah, pretty good. Then we've got Phoenix Force Cyclops, a 5 cost. When fielded, choose an opposing character card. This is another shiny one. That character gets -5 attack while Phoenix Force Cyclops is active. -5 attack. That's an unusual one, isn't it? I don't think we haven't had cards that have granted such a high level of negative attack. I don't think, have we, previously? You know, some of them have been like -1, -2.
Is it Arch Nemesis Global that gives defense equal to attack, right?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
yeah, I think so.
Knocking stuff out.
Interesting.
Yeah. Next up, Spider-Man. It's another
another one of those.
Yeah. Full art text Spidey. He is good though in his black costume.
I like it. Good.
Black Swan again.
Uncommon.
The uncommon now. While Black Swan is active, you may KO her to prevent combat damage dealt to one of your shield character dice this turn. It's fairly specific.
Yeah, a bit too specific there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Madeline Pryor, take 2. It's got a lot of text there. When fielded, place a +1 attack and +1 defense counter on the character die on your team with the least counters. Come on, Wizkids, that should be the fewest. In case of a tie, you choose. And then it has a global, pay a mask and 1 life. Once per turn, field a psychic die from your use pile. That's expensive, isn't it?
Welcome to Grammar Mavens.
We're just here to correct the cards. Pedants unite. Okay, so Namor is the uncommon. When fielded, each player draws 3 dice and fields all sidekicks drawn this way. Each player places the remaining dice in their bag or use pile. He's like an instant war, isn't he?
Instant war on legs. I love that phrase.
Exactly,
Never
yeah.
tire of that phrase. And repeatable, right? Because you've got a Dark Phoenix Global.
And he's a fantastic 4 character. Interesting.
There's shenanigans to be had with that, I think.
Yeah, certainly is. Here's the other Spidey, the uncommon now. Spider-Man can block an additional character die.
And he would be the same one, if I'm not mistaken, that is represented in the Origins pack. Because they're all, except one of them.
Right, that was a good point.
There are 4 of them, and they're all uncommons except one, I think.
Yes. Now, that was... Yeah, yours was a very good point that you made to me after we did that Origin Packs video. I hadn't realised this, but even though they're marked as commons in the Origin Packs, they're not actually commons for the purposes of the cards that they copy in the draft packs.
That's right.
Yeah, strange.
Yes.
Okay, here's a rare. It's Falcon.
Oh, you know what? We might be missing that one. Hang on a sec.
Wait a minute. We're waiting confirmation.
Hold the press. Yes, no, we haven't got that. That's
Well,
new.
hey.
That's new. That's a world.
It's a world exclusive. When Falcon attacks, prep a sidekick from your bag or used pile. And he's got a recruit sidekick. Now,
It's all right.
they're bringing back some of these old abilities, aren't they? The recruit is
Recruit, too many words.
Yeah, when he deals combat damage to your opponent, then you may move a die that matches the recruit ability from your used pile, reserve pool, or prep area into the field on its level 1 character face. So basically, if he damages your opponent, you get to move a sidekick die from basically anywhere on your mat into the field.
So were he to go unblocked, you could replace his field presence with a sidekick.
Yeah.
That's basically how it works.
Yeah.
Or if he did overcrush, you'd get an additional sidekick.
Yeah. That's right, yeah.
It's all right.
Yeah.
It's all right.
It's not too bad, actually, yeah. Yeah. Okay.
It's new.
So
it
let's
fills a hole.
see
I like that.
Okay, the other card is a rare. It's not a super.
Oh, not to worry, we've had one.
But what's it going to be? It's... Oh, it's Ultimate Spider-Man.
I'm scrolling right to the end.
And it's shiny.
Yeah, we've had that.
Team Watch, gain 1 life. When KO'd, gain 2 life. Oh.
So 3.
I mean...
There are strategies there.
Yeah, he's quite expensive to field though, isn't he? 2, 1, 1, 2 for a 3
There's
cost.
always Robin.
And the other one, there's another one, isn't there now? Is it Groot? There's
No, it's not, but you're right, there is.
in this set there's
Yes, you're absolutely right.
a field for free.
Not great with my globals.
God.
Oh, it was somebody who was new as well, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I feel like I'm letting myself down by not knowing.
You might need me to come to your rescue, James.
It was Molecule Man on common.
Ah, right. Yes, very good. Yeah.
A shield.
Yeah. All right. Well, there are some new cards. We found something new. The Falcon.
Yep.
That hasn't been seen.
And we got a super rare.
And we got a super rare. Possibly not the most exciting super rare, but nevertheless, it's always good to see a nice fat red stripe, isn't it? Well, it's not a red stripe anymore. A red blob. A red corner, as it is. All right, well, we've got more content planned on the DM United stream. We've got more packs. So we're just deciding what to do with those. But thank you again to Wizkids for sending us this preview product. It's been great fun opening the set. James, thank you for your expertise. It's been good to have you with us.
My pleasure.
And we'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.